Let's talk about it. So, I finally watched Prison School. And boy, even though I had a vague sense of what I was going to watch, I still wasn't prepared for what I was going to watch, dog. Hopefully, I don't get flagged or the video doesn't get taken down. A lot of the scenes in the show, I would not be including in the video. So, if you really want to check it out, I do recommend checking it out. Go watch it. But have your earphones plugged up or have your headphones on. I repeat, have your earphones plugged up or your headphones on. Lastly, have their door closed. You cannot watch this in public. And if you do, you are built different. I can't do that. Now, I gave you the disclaimer, so let's get to it. So my first thoughts after watching the show is that the kinks that I have are super, super vanilla. I'm lame, and I'm cool with that. Because the only way you can write and animate this is if you are a freaky deaky person. Shame on you. And if you like any of the kinks in the show, shame on you. Go get baptized. Because me, I would never, ever, ever partake in anything that was shown in this show. Hold up, is my mama gone? Is she gone? I bet. Okay, time for the real. Man, I love everything about it. I love everything about it. Everything that was in that show, I want done to me. For real. Except with Andre. Andre, I'm gonna pray for him. The whole underground student council, fire. Fire, fire, fire. I want them all. Smash. No questions asked. The vice president is always soaking, literally. And she love working out. Match made in heaven. Smash. The president, she give off big mommy energy. Big mommy energy. And the lieutenant, Hana, man, she down for anything. She crazy. And listen, I know I shouldn't like crazy girls, but come on, dog. We all done mess with some crazy girls every here and there. And she one of them. Smash. In my head, I'm like, how can this be a punishment? The food look delicious. I get to be away from the class while I still be involved in the class. And, I get to be a doormat. I get to be a pillow. Ain't no wrong with that. The only downside is the domestic violence. But once you get past that, I think it's pretty sweet. And first and foremost, shout out Gakuto, bro. He's a friend that I wish I had. Somebody that's gonna ride and die for the cause. He's willing to sacrifice his own life, manlyhood for the cause, for the bros. We need more Gakutos in society, for real. Mans was doing everything and anything he could to get out of that prison. He legit put everything on the line. He pooped his pants in front of all the baddies. In front of the baddies. Just so his mans can go on a date. What's realer than that? He also sacrificed his long, luxurious locks. He took a multitude of beatings and got stabbed in the forehead, amongst other things. I don't know who else is realer than that. The only character that I can think of that's dead ride or die is Zoro. Shout out Zoro. At the same time, he did take a lot of flack, but he also caught a lot of W's that I don't think most people realize. He was the first person that really got that treatment for real. And if you know, you know. Him and the vice president, when she first pulled up on him and took a seat, man, it was a W. Nobody talks about that. They was too focused on, man, did you go on a date? Did you see some nipples? He legit got sat on and they just bypassed it. W. I don't know if this proved or not, but I'm pretty sure the vice president had a crush on him. She had to have a crush on him. She beat him more than anybody else besides Andre, but it's different. She even personally went outside and chased down grasshoppers and cooked it just for him. I see why she was mad. Cause if I did that for my girlfriend, I hit her with a, you know what I'm saying? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I don't support that at all. But wait, before I continue, Andre, you sick, dog. You are sick. And the fact that I know it's a lot of Andres in real life, hell, it's probably a couple Andres in my friend group. If you watch this video, whoever you are in my friend group, you sick. Get some help. You should never be that down bad. I don't care. I do not care how fine or gorgeous the woman is. You should never be that down bad. Respect yourself, brother. Respect yourself. But back to what I was saying. Gakuto is my favorite character in the show. Favorite character in the show. And it's surprising because when I first saw him in the first episode, he was kind of annoying. But I don't know. once we got to see his whole character flesh out and see what he was willing to do, I'm like, yeah, man, this is a real homie right here. This is a brother for life, dog. Shingo, let's get to you. You still not good in my eyes. You still not good in my eyes. I don't care. I do not care whatever the homies are going through or wherever they may be hiding from you. You never snake your homies. You do not snake your homies, especially for the biddies. Even though she fell in love with you, but they come and they go. You can't be out here selling that information. However, if the vice president was in my face with them things out looking like that, man, hear me out. I probably would have folded too. To an extent, though. To an extent. I would have gave her half the information. I would have teased her. Just so I can get some
And I don't know
treatment. If y'all realize, but was Joe the only dude that really didn't get anything out of the series? I feel like he didn't get nothing. I mean, all he had was his aunts, and aunts cool and all, but he didn't get anything else besides that. He just got beat up for free. I mean, he just got beat up for free. Outside of the first scene when they went to attempt to go peek, I mean, he just wanted to play with his aunts. It wasn't that much female interaction. The fact he was willing to go to jail about his aunts is beyond me. He give off Eminem vibes. He give off SS vibes, if you know what that means. And one of the funniest things is whenever you watching like especially like older animes, it's always just a hilarious amount of blood. Like how do they have all this blood to lose? Like the amount of blood they lost, they should not be alive. But anime logic, right? Because they was getting hit with some deadly force. They was getting hit with lateral movement for real. And also, shout out Chiyo. She's now in my top 5 female MCs or female protagonists. She was a perfectly written character. She didn't do too much, but she still stayed relevant. And the stuff that she did do was always impactful to the plot, impactful to the story. She was riding and dying. Even though she knew the risk, she gave Kiyoshi a chance. Despite being the little sister of the president, she still said, F that, I don't care. I'm gonna ride for what's right. A lot of girls, you know what I'm saying, they don't, they just gonna take the woman's side. She said, nah, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. I stand by Kiyoshi. Real one. Even willing to go as far as to get expelled for him. That's S tier. That's an S tier woman. Sakura wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that. And Anzu, I was skeptical of her at first, but she really made a whole 180. She laid down for the cause as well. She even took, well, I don't even know how I would describe that, but she became a doormat, a placemat at the end of the series. She earned my respect. The fact that she passed out from that thing, oh Lord, I wish it was me. But ultimately, what I realized is that most of the women that was in that school were just suffering from a lack of vitamin D. You feel me? Because, prime example, Hannah was a certified freak. She loved everything that Kiyoshi did. I saw that smile when that scene happened. We all saw that smile. And she was just jealous of Chiyo because Chiyo was the main interest in Kiyoshi's eyes. But I saw that. I saw all that. You can't, nah. Hey, it take one to know one, baby. I know. But the MVP of the series, or my personal MVP, the chairman. He just like me for real. Everything that he did, I would have done the same thing. I wish I could live the life that he living. All he want is, is what he want. What he likes is what he likes. A lot of times people say when you get older, you gotta sacrifice being a child. No. I still love these things. Why do I gotta act different because I'm grown now? I respect him. But I'm also worried because where is his wife? Where is his wife? It was never specified whether those pictures were old flings or just magazines. I hope it's the latter. I will be very, very upset and disappointed if this man is just carrying around his vintage magazines from 1985. Dog, no. Now, if it's some old flings, he put in some work. And let's talk about his daughter. Why did she hate men? I wish they would have actually went more into depth about it. I mean, we know her dad's a pervert, but everybody is. So there wasn't enough reason for her to act how she acted. Like, why did she just have a stigma against men? It feel like she was the only one in the show that really hated men. Like the other girls in the school and her fellow student council mates, they didn't even hate men that much. They were just doing whatever she said do. But they didn't have a negative disposition towards men. She was the only one for real. In my opinion, at least. I dislike her character, but I don't dislike her character. And it's crazy to me. I want to hate her, but I can't because she's so bad.
Smash.
And forgive me, I may sound like a simp, but that's my weakness in real life. Those kind of women I don't know, something about them. I try to avoid them, they find me. Lastly, let's talk about Kiyoshi. WMC. He's the complete opposite of the type of MCs that I hate. He saw what he wanted and got to it. Whatever he wanted, he got it and worked towards it. He wasn't playing with them. You want to tease me? I bet. Take this. Mwah, right there. I'm like, real. That's real. So many protagonists in other shows that's within the same type of field, I don't even know the word. They just pee. They pee. Or soft. Or shaky and scary. He wasn't. Hannah, you want to play with me? Take this.
Smash.
Chiyo, I like you. Let's go on a date. And he went on a date. He made things happen. Made things move. That's how a real man is supposed to handle situations. You're not gonna keep on testing my limits. You hey, I only can take so much before this gummy worm turn to a rocket. You know what I'm saying? If the chances of us getting a season 2 being extremely low, I mean you never know because nowadays they're releasing season 2s for a lot of old shows. So we may get a season 2 soon. Maybe not. If not, I'll continue the manga or start the manga because I really want to see the second season of it or the continuation of it. Because honestly, hear me out. I know the underground student council did what they did, but I don't wish prison school on anybody. And made it, and that's probably the simp inside me not wanting to see women get put into a prison school. But I don't know, man. But now that they are in there, I would love to see how it's treated. Maybe you may beat a lot of girl on girl, you know. But that's all. Peace.